Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I'm your host, Wes Troop, and today it's time for another Anticipation Friday. Not sure how many people will be anticipating this film, but today marks the release of the remake of a action thriller film, drama, whatever. It is Straw Dogs. So today I figured I would go back and review the original film. This is the 1971 drama/thriller Straw Dogs. So, Straw Dogs sees an American man and his English wife move to the English countryside. They soon become victims of harassment by locals. I'm not talking the good sexual harassment or nothing like that happens at work. Yeah, you know who I'm talking to. Anyway, Dustin Hoffman plays David Sumner, who is the man who moves to the English countryside. Susan George plays Amy Sumner, David's wife, obviously. Peter Vaughn plays Tom Hedden, who is your local drunk old man. T.P. McKenna plays Major John Scott, who's sort of a policeman, major, I don't know what he is. Del Henney plays Charlie Venner, who is Amy's ex-boyfriend, I suppose. Jim Norton plays Chris Causey. They're working on their house. These four. They're working on the house for the Sumners. And they're, not evil, but they're the ones harassing them. Donald Webster plays Ridaway, another harasser. And Kerry Hutchinson plays Norman Scott, another harasser. So, what did I think of Straw Dogs? Is it grade A dog food, or is it a big pile of straw dog shit? Well, yeah, you know where I'm going with this one. It's a controversial film, so I had controversial thoughts on it. You may agree with me, you may not. That's the point of reviews. Straw Dogs, I thought, is just a so-so thriller. It's gotten pretty high praise over the many years it's been released, since '71, but I wasn't really into it. I just wasn't really feeling it. I thought the first hour and a half of the film was mostly boring. I know you have to set up the ending and whatnot, and the climax and whatnot, but an hour and a half's a bit too much for a setup. Anyway, it's just a little too long for me. I did enjoy the last half hour of the film, of course, and it's said to be very violent, and it's pretty violent. But now, back in the day, I'm sure that was shocking. When it was released, it got an X rating, and I'm like, really? When I'm watching it, literally, I see more violence in comedies nowadays. So back in '71, it probably shocked a lot of people. Now, it's nothing. And not only was it rated X when it came out, in certain countries it was even banned, and it still is. It's like, why? Because it makes the English people look really bad? I don't know. Anyway, the story is okay, but for me it focuses on the husband-wife relationship a bit too much. It seems like Blue Valentine with people breaking in the house. It's like, what is this movie, and really, the characters are not very likable in this film. The harassers, or whatever you want to call them, bad guys, are breaking into the protagonist's house, and you're like, who do I want to see dead? Really, I have to flip a coin, because you really don't care. Best part of the film, hands down, was Dustin Hoffman's great performance as a man who's flipped his lid. And the rest of the cast does a pretty good job as well, although I really don't know any of the rest of them, because they're old heads, as we say now. We'll have to see what this remake can bring to the table. I was excited to see Straw Dogs because I had heard such positive things about it from critics and whatnot, from others, and praise. But, for me, it was just too much bark and not enough bite. Woof. So, therefore, the A-List gives the film Straw Dogs 1971 version, the rating of meh. You know, I like the end. That was about it. Alright, so, if you want to check out the original Straw Dogs, I got it off of Encore. I'm not sure if it's still on there. You can find it through Netflix or at a DVD store near you. And of course, you can check out the new remake. So, peeps, until later on today for the A-List, don't miss one single A-List second. You can subscribe to me right here on YouTube and check out some of my other videos. You can like me on Facebook, follow me on the Twitter, and of course, check out this review and every review at RottenTomatoes.com. So, peeps, until later on, troop